What's the only thing better than one Tibalt? Well, it's two Tibalts. Let's go. Ladies and gentle mages, civilians across the multiverse, welcome back to another episode with ManaMan, and today we've got a juicer for you. We've got twin Tibalts, because what's the only thing better than one Tibalt? Obviously it is two, because first off, I would like to just address, I did make a deck a little bit like this a while back, and I know there's not very much Kamigawa in here. The only thing we kind of have is the Abandoned Mire. Still a friggin' awesome card that helps out the deck a lot, but I think this deck is like a modified version. I think I put it out like a couple months ago, but either way, we got two twin Tibalts here. First one's gonna be the Wicked Tormentor. Now, the reason I'm kind of like re-interested in this deck is because they made Tibalt a little bit better here. Now, it's not a very good bump, but it still is a bump nonetheless, and Tibalt needs all the love he can get, so I'm all here for the Tibalt love. Add 2 red, and then we can go ahead and draft some cards with the spellbook. I'll go ahead and flip through the spellbook here a little bit really fast here, just to kind of get you a grasp of some of the cards that we can get here. But the other one is a +1 and deals 4 damage to target creature or planeswalker, unless its controller deals 4 damage to them. If they do, discard a card. If you do, draw a card. So kind of a lot going on there, but a lot of moving parts, pretty awesome here. And last but not least, -X, create X/1/1 red devil creature tokens. When this creature dies, deals 1 damage to any target. Pretty beautiful. Love the Tibalt here. Really fun card here. I know it's not like super mega meta, but it's very fun. And the second one, we've got the Tibalt Cosmic Imposter. It is the second part of our Valki, God of Lies. Absolutely love this card. Absolutely adore it. Whenever it enters the battlefield, steal a card, or the Cosmic Imposter, exile the top card of each player's library, and then you can get to play them. Exile artifact or creature, and then exile all graveyards, add 3 red. Now, the thing I wanted to address here is exile target artifact or creature is actually relatively weak in this meta, because a lot of rune cards are there's a lot of enchantments and whatnot, so the artifact and creatures are on a little bit on the weaker side, but it's okay because Tibalt is still awesome, and we're playing it for the Valki side as well as the Cosmic Imposter side. Obviously, we got the Witch, Eyetwitch, Shambling Ghast, and Deadly Dispute for the 4-card sacrifice combo. Very awesome here. Now, I know the Reclusive Painter is a little bit awkward of a card because it does allow us to get another treasure token here, but we don't really, I mean, it allows us to get into Lolth and Tibalt quicker here, and we are running red, so we might as well take advantage of that. So I do think the Reclusive Painter is pretty good here. We got Go Blank. I think that Go Blank, again, for the Kami of Transience, there's a few different things, like even like a Memory Deluge. There's a lot of things that exiling does help a lot. So I think this Go Blank is actually pretty good here. I actually really like it a lot. So other than that, we got Sorin. Sorin is awesome, obviously. We got Blood on the Snow, because blood is going to be great. We do have this pretty Abandoned Mire card, but we are running blood or snow as well, because we need this Blood on the Snow, which lets us get us back our Lolth and our Tibalt as well. So if you notice, we are running 3 and 3. It's very good. Lolth is one of the lifebloods of this deck, one of the best planeswalkers in Arena, bar none, and Tibalt is going to be what we're running this for. Confront the Past, because we get the Eyetwitch learn, so get to keep, hopefully, this is pretty much the deck. We're going to use our Tibalts. Hopefully we can get just our Tibalts out and beat face. That's all we're just trying to do, and control until then. Let's get ready to vanquish some enemies. B-Baller, how we doing here? Let's go ahead and keep this. This is a firm keeper if I have ever seen one. So let's see what we got. Cursebound Witch into a Deadly Dispute is about as strong as it gets, so plenty to like with the starting hand. Our opponent, I wish, okay, so we just get a mulligan. We're gonna go ahead and set them. Oh my gosh, our emotes are gone. That is a terrible feeling. We'll go ahead and give them a hello. I wanted to give them the Tamiya wave, but our every now and then Arena likes to take away our emotes, and that makes my emotions run high because they're really fun to use. So Magic Arena needs to get their stuff together, because unfortunately we just can't have nice things, I guess, in the arena all the time. So our opponent is taking a very long time, unfortunately. Okay, so opponent decides to play a little bit slow on the slow side, but that's okay. We'll go with the Cursebound Witch here, and let's see what we got going on. I do love these sleeves here, really pretty here. Generous Visitor. Okay, so immediately I have a feeling we're going against runes. It could be just Selesnya, but I have a feeling it's going to be against runes. Nevertheless, we'll go ahead and I guess we'll go ahead and just not block, because this deck is a lot more aggressive than we are, so I would definitely want to be able to to block and then use Deadly Dispute, rather than just getting off 1 damage, because I don't really care about the damage at all. So let's see what we got going on here. Go for the red. So that means Rune of Might. Okay, so unfortunately, we're not going to be able to block efficiently, because they're just going to trample through us eventually anyway, and we have to use Deadly Dispute. So we're going to take this full 3 damage here. We are going to take this full 3 damage, unfortunately. Well, let's drop the Deadly Dispute and see what we can grab with our Witch. Let's see what we got here. We got a Black Cat, Cauldron's Familiar, and the Trespasser's Curse. Curse is pretty good, but I think I'm going to go for the Cauldron Familiar. Maybe we can get into the Oven combination. So we'll go with the Cauldron Familiar. We do get a Wicked Tormentor to Tibalt, so that's going to be really nice here. We do have another red source. We don't want to bust this treasure token, so we need 2 red for the Tibalt here. So I guess we'll just do the same exact thing. We'll go for the Witch, and then we'll go for Deadly Dispute again, but it's a little bit slow. This is a little bit slow here. I guess we go for... Yeah, we can do this, because we'll get a treasure token from the second Deadly Dispute anyway, so might as well drop this, get a little bit of life here, and then we'll be able to drop Tibalt in due time. We can also go for Blood on the Snow. If they go super wide, creature-wise, that is going to be within our range of what we want to do. Let's go ahead and fix up our hand here. Boom. I love this Tibalt Wicked Tormentor. It needs a little bit more love. Tibalt was, this was kind of before my time a little bit, but wasn't it one of the worst Planeswalkers, like, ever or something? It was something, like, crazy like that. The modern 2-drop Tibalt, it's like the worst Tibalt ever or something. A little bit before my time. I know I'm a little bit, on the younger end of the spectrum here, but in terms of magic, you know, in terms of magic anyway. So we're going to take all this damage here because it has the trample. There's no point in using Deadly Dispute to do any shenanigans. Well, there is a point in using Deadly Dispute right here. I'm going to use this on our Witch. Let's see if we can get into the Oven. If we can get into the Oven, oh, there it is, the Oven. The Oven with our kitty cat. Oh my goodness, that is going to be amazing. Just amazing. Now, they do have trample, so it's not nearly as good, but that still is really awesome here. Now, here is the thing. Tibalt Wicked's Tormentor deals 4 damage, and instead of 3 now. So, Tibalt, we're going to drop our Tibalt. It's Wicked time, baby. Let's go, Tibalt. And Tibalt is going to deal 4 damage now.
I decided to torture you. Pain is a sign
of
life.
Pain is a sign of life. You are right, Tibalt, here. So, here's the thing, though. They can deal 4 damage to them. If they do, discard a card, they actually just take it. Okay, pretty cool. I'm actually just going to stay... I'm going to keep a little bit low here. So, if they have some sort of, like, Rune of Haste, the red one that gives them haste, we want to keep our Tibalt a little bit protected here. So, the kitty cat is protecting us here. And they're going to use the Hollowed Haunting. Okie dokie. So, now, Tibalt is going to be able to just run away with this game here. Let's go ahead and use this... We get 2 red sources, and then we may cast something from the draft book here.
Delicious.
So Sin Prodder. Ooh, the Sin Prodder is really good. We're going to be able to get free value every single turn. We do have a full hand, so it is a little bit worrisome, but I kind of want the Sin Prodder here. So let's go for the Sin Prodder. Let's go ahead and just cast it. Obviously, we need to cast it this turn. And because we have the Witch's Oven and a Shambling Ghast. Oh my goodness, look how crazy this is. I'm gonna go for Shambling Ghast here. We could go for Deadly Dispute. I'm gonna go for Deadly Dispute to bust the Shambling Ghast. Create the treasure token here. Now we get the Snow-Covered Swamp, because we needed a Snow-Covered Swamp very, very badly here. We could go for a Go Blank, but I just want to get the Witch's Oven out. I haven't made this combination in so long that I really want to do this. We're gonna keep Valki. We could cast it. Now we're gonna keep the Valki. Now, could we? Supposedly, yes. But you know, this is the twin Tibalts. I want to be able to, you know, sometimes you want to kind of play into the content a little bit here. So the content is going to be a little bit better if we drop 2 Tibalts at the same time. I think that's a little bit more enjoyable to watch. So that is going to be what I'm aiming to do. So the Showdown of the Scowls, they're going to be able to drop this one. Now, a little bit concerning. They do get the Hollowed Haunting off, so we have to be a little bit careful here. We do have Blood on the Snow. And we're going to be able to pop them with Cauldron Familiar. So here it is, baby. The Witch's Oven is going to pop the Cauldron Familiar. And it feels familiar to me that I get to use this. It's been a long time that I've been able to use this in, well, this is obviously Alchemy, but in something that isn't historic. So, okay, we see the Cursebound Witch here. An opponent may put that card into your graveyard. If a player does, it deals damage to that player equal to that card's mana value. Otherwise, put it in my hand. So I'm assuming they'll probably put it into the graveyard, but we still get, you know, a measly 1 damage out of it. It's not that big a deal. So we actually get it. That's surprising, but okay. So what's the only thing better than 1 Tibalt? Well, it's 2 Tibalts. Let's go ahead and drop this down here. I'm gonna waste no time dropping this bad boy. Oh yes.
When Kaldheim burns, remember that I lit the flame.
Wow, Tibalt, you are so cool. Now we have 2 Tibalts here. I am going to just bask in this moment a little bit here. I'm going to use this. We can exile target artifact or creature. We are running against enchantment, so that's not very good. Let's use the +2 here. See what we got going on here. Rune of Speed. That doesn't do a whole lot for us right now, so we can kill this thing. Yeah, we'll go. I want to do some drafting. Deal X damage to any target. Oh my god, Devil's Play is going to be the move here. I am going to use this right now, and we have to play this right now or else it gets put away. So we drop this how much for 1? For 1, 2, so just 2, right? X would be 2. We'll deal 2 damage to you. I want to keep their spirit count really low, so I guess we'll just do that. Yeah, that's fine. I don't want to get this Hallowed Haunting to get going on here, so we'll do that. We will swing in, deal them down to 17. We'll be able to use the Witch's Oven. I think that's an adequate move here. Now, I know they have the Rune of Speed, but whatever, you know? Whatever. We can also use the Witch's Oven to get back the Cauldron Familiar. So, yep, Hallowed Haunting is going to go off here. And this Devil's Play is going to be really, really good. If they don't have a way to get lifelink, we're going to be able to just ramp up and just blow this Devil's Play right out of the ground here. We also have 2 Blood on the Snows, so if they manage to get rid of one of our creatures here, I really just don't care that much. One of our Planeswalkers, excuse me. So the Jukai Naturalist does have haste now. Depending on how they want to play this out, I might use Witch's Oven to blow up the Cauldron Familiar and then just bring it back to chump block. But we'll see what we got going on here. Besides you, who endures? That card is absolutely insanity. So Rune of Might, this has had Trample now, so now that play is off the table entirely, but guess what? We've got so much snow-covered swamp, we can bring back the Wicked Tormentor. We don't have enough snow for the Cosmic Imposter, but it's okay. Let's see how they want to play this. Do they want to kill the Cosmic Imposter? I would assume so, which is really unfortunate, but, you know, hey, runes just ruin our day. I'm more worried about the lifelink here because the Devil's Play, we have it in the graveyard now, so flashback is going to be really, really nice. Touch of the Spirit Realm. Okay. That is unfortunate. So, what do they want to do here? Are they going to get rid of... Oh, man. So, they're going to get rid of our Sin Prodder? That is a weird move to me. That is a weird move. We could have used Witch's Oven, but I kind of... Depending on what they do here. So, here's the thing. This has Trample. I'm going to use the Witch's Oven here. We're going to blow this up. And we're going to bring this back. Bring it back. And I'm actually going to save our Tibalt here. Because this is only going to do 6 damage now. So I'm okay with that. And plus we cannot bring the Tibalt back with our Blood in the Snow.
Succumb to chaos.
Okay, so get a little bit of a breath here. I think playing a little bit... I think sloppy here if I'm being completely honest with you, but let's see if we can recover here. Let's drop our snow-covered swamp. Now we can, oh my gosh, there's so many different things we can do. I am going to use Blood on the Snow. And we don't have the greatest things to bring back, but that's okay. I want to get rid of this field, so let's go for Blood on the Snow, destroy all creatures. We will, before we do that, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's go ahead and exile the top card, see if we get anything else a little bit juicy here.
Surely
we do not.
handle a little pain.
We do not, so I'm going to go ahead and drop Blood on the Snow now. Just destroy all creatures. We don't get anything super juicy back, but just killing the entire board is juicy enough. Let's get back our Cursebound Witch. Yep, that's fine with me. And then we can go ahead and use this. We can use this. Oh my god. Oh man, we can create X11s. I don't want to use that just yet. Let's go ahead and ramp up a little bit more here.
Torture makes me feel so wonderful.
Oh, I love Torture. We can go ahead. We actually are not aiming to cast any of these, so we'll just go ahead and do this for funsies here. And I'm actually wanting to go into Go Blank. So Go Blank here gets rid of 2 of their cards, and that is going to hurt quite a bit here. Because if we can just... Oh, wow. They get rid of the Showdown of the Scalds. So they're down... What? That was like... Wow. Okay. Think we're sitting pretty here. We get rid of our Devil there, but it's not a big deal. They're only left with 2 cards here. They get a Jukai Naturalist. Yep, the Hallowed Haunting will be able to go off per usual. That's fine. And no way, no way. They get another Showdown on the Skulls. 1, 2, 3. So that's man, that is rough. That's a rough one to touch. So another Showdown of the Scalds. But now here's the fortunate part. They get a Runeforge champion, so we're gonna have to kill. We're gonna have to kill them. Let's go ahead and pop the Witch's Oven. Hopefully we can get something cool with this. We get a Cruel Reality. The Cruel Reality is really, really good. We're gonna go ahead and take that. And we're gonna go bounce back this Cauldron Familiar that we love oh so much. Pop them for 1. Here's the unfortunate part. Here's the Cruel Reality. Even if we clear the board here, they still have a Jukai Naturalist and a Runeforge champion. Wow. Wow, I mean, that's rough. That's a rough one to take. So I'm gonna go ahead and just say thinking here. This is gonna take a little bit of a brain power here. So I guess we'll just go ahead and drop this for their land sources here. Or do we want to go? We don't have any more sources of snow for the Blood on the Snow, do we? If we did, we could go Cosmic Impulsors -3, but we cannot do that anymore. So let's go ahead and use this. We're kind of running. I mean, are we milled ourselves out yet or what? Let's play a little game here. So I guess we'll use Tibalt here. We can use, at some point, we can use all of these little -X, X11 red devil creature tokens here. But I guess we'll just go ahead and draft some more. I wish we had more of a bigger bomb, but we do not, unfortunately. So as long as it's your turn for strike, that's fine. I guess we'll go for Hobble Fiend. I don't know if I even really want to play that, to be honest with you. I guess we'll go for Cruel Reality. This is going to be pretty gosh darn good here. And what do we want to do now? What do we want to do now? I guess we'll just... Man. We're going to have to take a beating no matter what happens here. So I guess we'll just go for Hobble Fiend. And I guess we're just going to prep ourselves for the worst here. We'll drop Hive of the Eye Tyrant. And we're just going to say go. I know this is not great here. Hopefully they don't have, like, I know they can get, like, Rune of, what is it? Rune of Might. But if we didn't see both a Jukai Naturalist and a Runeforge champion, I would be a lot more apt to just clear the board here. So I think if we can survive one just attack. One attack, which I do believe we will be able to do, because we're not in any sort of real danger. Then we use Blood on the Snow, and we pretty much take it home. If we can just survive the Showdown of the Scalds, I think we'll be okay. The Rune of Might is the worst card here. Don't want them trampling anything crazy here. So Rune of Might, yep. I don't care about the Hallowed Haunting. That's not a big deal at all. They can just keep flooding. We have 2 Blood on the Snows here. And again, using the Blood on the Snow would not have been good there. So I think right now they're probably more worried about just blowing up the board. Or not, trying to just kill us quickly. So this has Trample. They've got what, 1, 2, 3. They do have free runes now, but again, I don't think they're going to be able to just keep... They're not going to be able to blow through us for lethal here. At least I don't think. The only way I could see them doing it would be with Michiko's Reign of Power. That would put them over the top. But without that, I just don't see how they can do it. Now, they can go for Commune with the Spirits here. I'm a little bit nervous here. They just go for a Hallowed Haunting. That is not going to be good enough. We're going to use Blood on the Snow and blow up this board. So that's fine. They can go ahead and use Jukai Naturalist to trample through stuff. No big deal. Yep, that's fine. Get as big and crazy and as wild as you want. It does not matter to me. Now let's see if they want to use Jukai Naturalist on the Cosmic Imposter. I think at this time the Imposter has met... Tibalt has met its match here, because this has Trample as well, so we cannot protect it, unfortunately. Now what we can protect is the Wicked Tormentor. So let's go ahead and just block you. And we'll go and use the classic Witch's Ovens. Bang. So no more attack for you, and unfortunately our Tibalt is going to die. One of them. Just one. Just one. So up to 29 here, and let's go ahead and use... Tibalt, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. So let's go ahead and pop you here. We have another snow-covered swamp here. That is going to be just peaches and cream. So let's go ahead, and I'm going to use Witch's Oven to crack away our Cauldron Familiar before we blow up this board. We're going to use Blood on the Snow, and because we now have enough, or we actually don't have enough because Blood on the Snow only costs 6, not 7. But nevertheless, we're going to go and blow up this board here, and I guess we'll get, what do we even want back? Valki, they don't have any cards in their hand anymore, so I guess we'll just take the Cauldron Familiar. Sure, that's fine. Whatever. It doesn't really matter at this point. And, gosh, what do you even want to do? I guess we can use... Let's just go drafting again. Why not? Ooh, the Hell Rider. Let's go for the Hell Rider. The Hell Rider is a fun card. Where are you at? Hell Rider here. Haste. Whenever a creature you control attacks, deal 1 damage to the target player. This is just going to be some extra damage at the face. Pretty awesome here. And let's go for Shambling Ghast. That is going to complete our turn here. Now, I did mess up a little bit here. We could have got something else back with this food token, with the Blood on the Snow, but it is what it is. So they're sitting on pretty much nothing here. Rune of Sustenance, they are going to use Hallowed Haunting. That is fine-ish. Fine-ish. I know that these Hallowed Hauntings are a problem. Commune with the Spirits here. Okie dokie. I'm almost thinking, I mean, we could almost get away. This, the Rune of Sustenance is a problem, but we can also do some damage here. Let's see if we have what? Don't think we have any access to spot removal here. So they actually do storm pretty well. I don't know. Is this another Blood on the Snow? Is this more Blood on the Snow time? I think it might have to be. So we do have to be a little bit careful here. I don't want to swing in because they have lifelink, and that's just gross here. So we can create, what, like 8 1/1 red creature tokens. That's pretty cool here. That's pretty cool. Yeah, let's drop this for... I guess we'll just use this for the land in general, so it doesn't really matter what we pick. I think we did miss on the Witch's Oven here. I'm so scrambled here, I'm not gonna lie. This is probably one of the worst games I've ever played. But it is what it is. We can go for Devil's Play. Don't really want to do that. I guess we'll just go for Blood on the Snow. Yeah, we'll go for Blood on the Snow. We can take... Let's go. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's create 9 1/1s.
Find that fear.
Woo! And look at all those. Now, unfortunately, these do not have like haste or anything, so that's unfortunate. But I'm just gonna go and Blood on the Snow again. Yeah, that's fine. And we're gonna get all these triggers off with these Devil tokens here, and then we'll be able to get Tibalt back again, or we can go for the Hell Rider here. Do we have enough to cast this Tibalt? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We actually do, so I'm actually going to take the Hell Rider instead. So we'll take the Hell Rider here. All of these are going to ping off. 1. I think we had, what, 9? Yeah, 9. So let's ping them all away. Boom, boom, boom. I want you in my room. Ping them all away. Create a treasure token. So let's get all these Devil pings right to their face here. Boom, 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 boom. And we're not ready for the Devil's Play yet for lethal. Don't think that is lethal yet. So we'll go for the Tibalt. Tibalt again. Tibalt yet again. Hello, Tibalt.
Devilishly fun.
It's devilishly fun. And I guess we could just go for more Devil tokens here. We could, I guess we can do this. If we get something with haste, that'd be pretty cool. We do not. We get another Sin Prodder. So we get another Sin Prodder, and we don't have enough mana to even play it, so kind of just clicking buttons here at this point, but we get Rune of Speed. I guess that is still something. So extra damage is good. Draw a card. More land. We can pop them away for the Cauldron Familiar. And swing in. We're going to do 4, down to 4, and we get a Cauldron's Familiar. We can pop that away. Okay. And that is it. I forgot about the Cruel Reality. That is it. Wow, what a game. Wowee. Remember to subscribe to the channel for more Magic deck videos every single day. Yup, 05R. Okay, I'm not really sure what that is, but we'll go ahead and keep this. We do not have much or any snow land, but that's okay. We still have enough land to keep it, so I'm not going to let that deter our decisions. Let's go for the Shambling Ghast here. Overgrown farmland. I don't know. We could be going against runes. We could be going against. Oh, okay. So just a lovely Thalia here. Fortunately for us, our Shambling Ghast provides a lot of protection against this Thalia. So I'm gonna swing in here. And little do they know that we've got some more Shambling Ghast. And when I say more, I mean a total of 3. So okay. Gonna place down all of our Shambling Ghast, and even if this thing dies, we just use -1/-1 to get rid of the Thalia, and they just blow up. So we're back here at the Hideout with the post-game wrap, and definitely just gotta say, this deck was a blast. Now again, I don't know if I would take this into, once I get into Mythic, which I'm about to be in, I don't think I would take this into like the high ends of Mythic if I'm like really trying to grind, but a very, very cool deck to play with, very, very fun. And using Tibalts it just gives me a certain type of joy. So is this more of a meta deck or is it a funsy deck? I would say lean towards it's more of a funsy deck, but if you're a watcher and you're playing, you know, gold, diamond, platinum or whatever, and you want to play with this deck, you can absolutely level up with this deck. It is very, very good. Maybe I would even say maybe even a hint of more discard. I think the discard was pretty good. Yeah, I would say the discard, maybe a little bit more discard, a little bit more removal, because some of the removal is a little bit spotty. Tibalt is he does the 4 damage, but they can always just use the 4 damage on their face rather than actually removing. So I would definitely put in some removal, and I actually might put in some removal. Other than that, this is the deck. Go ahead and leave me a like. The thumbs up button looks just like this. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. Do whatever you gotta do down below, because it helps out the channel, and I appreciate all of you. But until then, I will see you on the next episode. ManaMan out.